Good evening. Hello there. This is Dawn Horizons, and welcome to Wellness Wisdom Wednesday. Tonight, we're going to be talking about cleansing. Not just cleansing for your body, but cleansing for your mind and for your soul. So I welcome you to join me tonight live on Wednesday. The year is already underway. Many people have made goals and resolutions and so forth, and it is my goal to be able to help you on your journey and give you some tools and tips and strategies to living your best life, to creating wholeness, health, and wellness for your body, mind, and soul. So again, welcome to Wellness Wisdom Wednesday, and I'm going to be sharing with you about cleansing mind, body, and soul. So let's give a second and we're going to jump right in. You see my cool little diffuser here? Pumping out some air here. Pumping out some lemongrass. That is my favorite smell, my favorite scent, my productivity oil in a bottle. And I just absolutely love it. It helps keep me on task and on track. So I'm excited. And this diffuser is really cool. It's different colors. It's even playing a little melody in the background. And then you can turn that off if you don't like it. And you can even switch the color. So it's really cool. That's available on my website also. But I usually have the diffuser going just for scent in the background. Because as I always say, I live what I teach. And so these are things that I do normally, naturally. This is part of my wellness lifestyle. The other diffuser that I was using in the other videos, it had a little hum in the background, which is cool, but for the sake of the video and replay, I didn't want to have that in the background. And this one is much prettier, much prettier. So anyhow, I'm going to jump right in. Please like and share the video so that you can expose me to your people and let them know that I'm on here live and going to share some information. Okay, so let's jump right in. Thank you so much for watching. Please share the link, and whoever shares the most is going to get a free gift from me in the mail that's going to help jumpstart you in your cleansing goals. Okay, so let's talk about the mind, because where the mind goes, the body follows. And it is our mind that controls what it is that we do and the decisions that we're making and how healthy or lack thereof we're going to be. It's all based on mindset. And so I love this stuff. So one of the ways to cleanse your mind or to open up your mind to wellness, to purpose, to abundance is spending time with God. And I feel like that may be kind of a given, and it may be new to some people, is being one with your Creator in your spirituality and acknowledging God as Father, as your Creator, and then allowing Him to direct you and guide you and download even to you what your purpose is, and how you should live your life and order your steps and just give you direction. So quick story, I had a wonderful time today at Girani's Coffee House. Today was my senior movie day, and had some new people to come, and it was very exciting. I love what I do. I love working with the seniors, and so we had a really good time. But I met a gentleman there named Hezekiah, and he is 23 years young and he is just so gifted and talented. And so I was talking to him about purpose and talking to him about pursuing his passion, and how when you're pursuing your passion, you're following the purpose that God has given to you. Prosperity is evident. Prosperity is the next thing to happen. And so we have to be in purpose in order to get into prosperity. And the three are linked together. So passion, purpose, and prosperity. And so just being reminded of that was helpful to him. And I was saying to him, and as someone else that called me this evening, that you have to guard your purpose. Now the Bible tells us to guard our heart. And so we need to do that, and know that whatever comes against us, He who lives on the inside of us is greater. And so we are fully equipped to do any and everything that God has called us to do the things that we want to do. We have that divine enablement from above. So it tells us to guard our heart. But I said to him, we also need to guard our passion, our purpose rather, and be careful that whoever we're working with or whoever it is that we're trying to help, whatever it is that we're endeavoring to do, that is not taking us out of purpose, and that we're not aligning ourselves with people, places, or things that are going to deter us or detour us from our purpose. And I would submit to you that even that is a cleansing of the mind, because it may be a mindset shift for some people in protecting what it is that God has given them, maybe your gift, maybe your talent and abilities, but protecting the purpose that God has given to you. There's so much fulfillment in life when you're living God's purpose, and I've been able to step into that, and it's the most wonderful thing, and I just want to share it with everybody. So we're still on the topic of wellness, because mind, body, soul, and spirit has to be working together harmoniously, synergistically, in order to obtain true wellness. We want to have as much of a balance as we possibly can, and God is pleased with balance. In fact, in the Psalms, it talks about a false balance is an abomination to the Lord. So we want to try to, as much as we humanly can, work on having a balance in our life. So our social life, our financial life, our relationship, our friendships, whatever it is that we're learning, academia, education, or what have you, we want to have try to establish a balance in that, okay, and not be lopsided on one side or the other. So having the right mindset helps to establish that. It sets us in the right path. So we're talking about wellness, right? And we're talking about fitness. Well, it is your mindset that is going to help you to achieve your fitness goals, to even be on the right path to fitness goals. So many of you know that I was in a challenge, with my gym and everything last year in 2018. I started in 2017, and I lost a lot of weight, and I got healthy, and I got fit, and it was a wonderful thing, and I loved it, and I did good. Well, after going on vacation and going on a missions trip and all that, somehow my mind just got too relaxed. And so I wasn't doing all of the things that I know to do, and so I put some of the weight back on. Thankfully, I hold it well, so you can't really tell that I'm turning back into a blob. Just kidding. But the thing was, when people ask me, well, what happened? I say, I lost my mind. And I say that because I know what's right to do. I know how to stay on target and on task for achieving or maintaining the goals that I have. But there was a time period, different things that I was going through, that I no longer had that mindset to do what I know to do in order to stay fit. And so I put on some weight, and so now I have to work extra hard, so to speak, just to get back to where I was. But the thing of it is, I have been wanting to do that, but I just didn't have my mind there. So even though I knew what to do, I wasn't doing it. And so I made a conscious decision, obviously, to not do what I knew that I was supposed to do, but I didn't like the results. And so I kept saying to myself, I got to get my mind back. And so I did. I got my mind back. I'm in my right mind now, y'all. And I'm following through with the wellness journey, or the fitness journey rather, that I started. But I use myself, and I use that as an example to show you, so goes the mind, so goes the body. So it is so important to have positive people in your life, positive things in your life, to speak life to yourself, to speak life over others, because we reap what we sow. So important. So cleansing our mind of cluttered thoughts. I was feeling overwhelmed, and just a lot going on, and with my mom, and that causes me, to not really be sad, well, sometimes, but sometimes frustrated. Like, why is this happening, and what's going on? And I want to be able to help her. And at the same time, I'm trying to, enjoy her and all of this stuff. And it's difficult sometimes. So again, keeping balance. And so I wasn't doing all the things that I knew to do for myself. And then I realized I felt better when I was following all the regimens that I'm supposed to be following. But I just didn't have the right mindset. And so getting that mindset back, realizing that I want to stay true to myself, I want to stay true to my calling, I want to stay true to my goals. And I like the way I looked before. So now that I'm seeing it come back, I'm like, oh, no. So anyway, I got my mind back. And so cleansing the body, not just for that, for you reaching your goals and the things that you want to achieve, but just having a mindset, of remembering who you are in God and who He has created you to be. Each and every one of you out there, each and every one of you watching, has a purpose and has a calling. And the only way for you to get to that purpose and get to that calling is to have a right mindset, to have a mindset that loves and honors God and allows Him to speak to you and to use you, and a mindset that helps you to take care of yourself, that is self-love and that is self-care. So one of the ways that you can cleanse your mind is by reading the Word, is by listening to praise music, worship music, things that make you happy, things that help to declutter. One of the things that help to cleanse my mind is aromatherapy. So using the diffuser, using the essential oils, and I always say, lemongrass is my favorite smell scent. Peppermint is a close second. And so if I need to clear my mind, to clear my thoughts, I would diffuse peppermint, or I might take a drop and put it on my wrist. Oh, I wish you were here. Oh my God, that smells so good. And it just opens up your nasal passages and all that stuff, but it helps with clarity of mind. So sometimes we need help in cleansing our mind and getting back on track. So aromatherapy, prayer, praise, worship, journaling, writing down what is on your mind. What are you thinking? If you're having sad thoughts or depressive thoughts or anxious thoughts, what are you thinking? Write it down. Just kind of dump your thoughts on paper, so then you can kind of sort them out. Just like, we would papers or what have you. We can sort out those thoughts when we see them, and we're not holding everything in our mind, in our head, or holding everything in our heart. And that is so important, so that things don't bog us down and weigh us down and detour us from purpose. So cleansing the mind, positive affirmations, saying what God says about you to yourself, looking in the mirror and saying, I know I was created for greatness. God is my Father, and He leads me in the right path, and I will not deter from that path. Whatever it is that means to you, saying, I am healthy, wealthy, and strong in Jesus' name. Whatever it is that you're believing God for, write it down, make a list, do some positive affirmations, and speak life over yourself. So that it helps to keep your mind on track, helps to keep you in tune with Him. And whenever you have this vertical alignment in its proper place, everything horizontal just works out. When you are in tune to your Creator and you're submitted to Him and your heart is submitted to Him, then He works everything else out for you. So that's part of wellness, because we want to live well, right? And we want to achieve our goals and dreams and so forth. And more than anything, we want to be in purpose. So cleansing the mind. We can also sometimes, mind gets cluttered because our body is cluttered. And so this is where that mind-body connection comes into play. Sometimes it's our tummy, it's our digestive system that's cluttered, different things that we've been eating, or we're stressed, or we're on the go, and it's affecting our body in negative ways. It affects your mind and vice versa. So that mind-body connection is so strong, is so serious, that we really have to take thought of it and be conscious of it, and be willing to do the work, whatever that means for us to get in that balance, to get in that homeostasis. And this is why I love the essential oils, because they help you to do that. They help to clear your mind. They can help you to declutter. They bring your frequency up, because we all work on frequency. My iPhone's on, my iPad's on, my laptop is right here, and it has a frequency. Everything, your radio and your car and your TV and everything around us, the microwave and so on, everything has a frequency. But we too work by frequency. So sometimes when our frequency gets low, based on lifestyle, job, stress, lack of job, lack of money, whatever, all of those things can affect your frequency. So that in turn can affect your mind. It can affect your mindset, and it's going to affect your body. So if we can keep a higher frequency, one, we can prohibit or help our body not to be susceptible to disease, because certain diseases set in at certain frequencies. And so if we keep our frequency high, our immune system is going to be strong, and our body will naturally fight off the invaders and the things that come to our body to affect that and bring us down. Hey, Charity. So thank you guys for joining. This is Wellness Wisdom Wednesday. We're talking about cleansing mind, body, and soul. So right now we're talking about cleansing the mind and the mind-body connection. And so we want to put positive in so we get positive out. And if we have a positive mindset and we're feeding ourselves, our mind that is, and positive affirmations and thinking clean and thinking right is going to affect our body. And we want to have a healthy body so that we can feel good, one, and not be in pain or not be stiff and tight and all those things. And let me tell you, all of that is not based on age. Like, that could be a factor, but not because you hit a certain age does that mean that you have to have aches and pains and illness and sickness. That's a lie from the enemy. So don't fall for that trick. If you eat right and you think right and you take care of your temple, of your body and your mind, your body will be healthy. And it doesn't matter what age you are. Okay, we can talk about Moses. We can talk about Abraham. We can talk about Jane Fonda. We can talk about Jack LaLanne. We can talk about that woman that's over 60 years old and she's like the oldest bodybuilder. Her body is banging. It's because she put the work in. You should see the weight that she lost. She was chunky, but she lost the weight because she had a mindset to live long, to live healthy, and to be fit. And that kind of moved her into bodybuilding. But initially, she was like, look, I don't want to die and I don't want to be sick, so I got to change my life. That's kind of the epiphany that I had too. I might have told you that story, so I won't go into it in detail. But just briefly, I had a dream that I had a stroke. And I had that dream 2 times. And God confirms his word in 3s. I don't know if you knew that. And I was like, okay, God, I don't need a third. I don't need a third dream. Like, I hear you. I see this. And I'm not going to do that. So I knew the things to do right as far as a healthy lifestyle and eating right. But what I was missing was fitness. And so they said I had high blood pressure and I was treating that naturally and then that was getting better. But it was just a journey that God wanted me to go on. And so he spoke to me in dreams and I said, oh no, I'm not going out like that. That's not going to happen to me. So what do I need to do? And the only thing that I was missing, very positive, self-motivated, all of that, putting positive in. But the one thing I was missing was fitness. And so I got myself in a gym and I got started working on fitness. And I started to feel so much better. And then that turned into this whole, fitness journey and weight loss and all this thing. And I was feeling super, feeling super, mind, body, soul, and spirit, just really on a high. And I know that's where I'm supposed to be. And so I want to help you to reach that too. There's nothing like it. And it's just so awesome, so amazing. And I achieved the results. So I didn't do it to lose weight. I did it to get fit. And there's a difference because I knew that if I was fit and healthy, I wasn't going to be having a stroke. So I'm too young to have a stroke. I'm not trying to check out early or leave my children. So I had to discipline myself and make changes in my life. And I did that. And that was over a year ago. That was over a year ago, I believe. Yeah, I joined the gym February of 2017. Oh my God, like 2 years. Wow, that's awesome. So February of 2017, the whole journey and everything and lost weight and all of these things. And it was just part of cleansing my mind. Of receiving the dream that I had and saying, okay, I want to make changes because I want to live a life that is healthy and that is strong. And so that's cleansing the mind part. And if you have some ideas or some ways that you find to cleanse your mind that maybe I didn't cover, go ahead and put that in the comments. And do me a favor, use the hashtag Making Healthy Disciples. Making Healthy Disciples, okay? So let's move on. Let's talk about cleansing the soul. And I kind of touched on it a little bit because, again, there's such a close connection between the mind, body, and soul. And it's hard to affect one or to talk about one and not talk about the others. So in the soul is the issues of the heart. It's the things that make us go. It's the things that come and make us stop. It's the feelings. It's the emotions. It's the things that we're going through in life. It's also the things that happen to us in the past. It's the traumas that we've gone through. And so in cleansing the soul is letting things go, whether that's forgiveness, releasing bitterness, those that may have hurt you, releasing high expectations of yourself that maybe you didn't achieve. Let me tell you something. Anything that you have not done in life at a time when you thought you were supposed to do it, It didn't happen because it wasn't supposed to happen then. And yes, we make different decisions and we have ups and downs sometimes. But basically, if it was supposed to happen at that time, it would have happened at that time because you have purpose and you're called to purpose. And so God has a calling in your life. If you've submitted to that call of God, He's ordering your steps. He's directing your path. So never get stuck in what shoulda, coulda, woulda, or if I did this, then this would have happened. Our steps are ordered by God, an infinite, awesome God. So wherever you are in life, that's where you're supposed to be at this time. Whatever it is that you didn't do or that didn't happen, it wasn't supposed to happen at that time. Everything happens in its timing. So what happens is God has His timing and His plan, and then we have our timing and our plan. It helps us if we get in line with His timing and His plan, because He's not just going to okay what we're trying to do when He knows best. So it's better if we get on His plan, His timing, and His purpose, then things work out right. So if it didn't happen before, it's because it wasn't designed to happen before. So don't let that bog you down. Don't be in regret. Don't feel like I should have had this at 30 or I should have did this at 40 or whatever. Wherever you are in life, that's where you're supposed to be right now. So what can you do now to live a life of purpose? What can you do now to use your gifts and talents and abilities? What can you do now to fulfill the call of God on your life? What is your gifting? Where are you supposed to be? What are you supposed to be doing? If you don't know, then pray and ask God to show you. If you need someone to pray for you or with you, I'd be happy to do that. Just direct message me, and then I'll pray with you, because life really shifts when you understand what you were created for. Life really shifts and becomes so much more fulfilling and so much more enjoyable when you know what you were created for, one. And then when you're walking in that, what you were created for, when you're walking in your divine purpose, then that helps with all the issues of the soul, because we're talking about cleansing the soul, right? So whatever it is that you're feeling, we can journal it, we can write it down, we can pray about it and just give it to the Lord. We can cast our cares, as the word says, and not hold on to things of the past, not hold on to regrets or bitterness or unforgiveness, and let those things go, because they serve us no good and they will detour us from purpose. So some of the ways that you can cleanse your soul is giving it to God. Prayer, praise, worship, writing it down, having a prayer partner, doing something that you love and you enjoy. Because when you have self-love and you have self-care, it's harder to be in depression or anxiety or to have regrets of the past, because what's in the present is driving you. Aromatherapy can help with that also, to help you process through the issues of the soul. Is nothing worse than living a life of regret or feeling like I shoulda, coulda, woulda. If it was supposed to happen, like I said, it would have happened. So if you're not happy with your life or where you've been or what you're doing, then change it. That is your decision, and you can make that choice at any time. You can press the reset button on your life at any time. You can start again at any time. And then I say, once you start, stay started. No matter if you feel you stop or you slow down or you have a setback, don't look at that. Stay started. Just keep moving forward, because as long as you're moving forward, you're not stagnant. As long as you're moving forward, you're not going backward. So again, cleansing the mind is giving those things to God and letting go of the past and working on being your best self and achieving the things that you want. So if you look in the mirror and you don't like who you see, or you don't like what you're dealing with, or you don't like the relationship that you're in, or you don't like the job that you're in, don't sit there and be miserable. Make a change. But work on you first. Work on your mindset, because sometimes God doesn't deliver us specifically from that problem that we're having at the time. Sometimes He just works on us and changes our mindset and gives us a different perspective in the midst of what we're going through. That helps to remove the struggle, because now you see it in a different way. And when the time is right, He may move you or shift you or whatever, but don't always look for a way out. And know, and ask and know what it is that God wants you to do, so that again, you're in purpose. I can't get away from that, because that's everything. Because again, when you're in purpose, everything else in your life is in alignment. I'm not saying it's perfect, it's peaches and roses, but it's in alignment. So even whatever happens, you still have peace. You still have joy. You still have that passion to pursue what your purpose is. At least that's been my experience. And so I submit to you, if you give your cares to the Lord and you ask him what your purpose is and for guidance and direction to work in your purpose, it just makes life better. It just makes life easier. It makes life more enjoyable. And we're supposed to enjoy this life. We're supposed to enjoy the people around us. So again, if you're not enjoying life, if you hate your job, then maybe you need to change jobs. Okay? So think about that. You need to do something different because you should be experiencing peace. You should be experiencing joy. The Bible says that my peace that I leave with you. So he has given that to us, and don't let the world take it away. So if we don't have peace, we've given it away, and we shouldn't do that. I don't know about you. I'm trying to keep peace at all costs. I'm trying to keep peace at all costs. So I'm careful in my relationships, whether business or personal, that I'm congruent with what God said. I hope that's the right word. I'm in alignment with what God said and his plan and purpose for my life, so that I'm not allowing anyone or anything to take me out of peace. I'm going to keep my peace and stay on purpose in everything that I possibly can, because that's what's driving me. And so being on that road in purpose is bringing forth so much fruit. You know, it's bringing forth growth and expansion personally, business-wise, and all of that. It's a great feeling, you know, of purpose. And there's nothing like peace, nothing like peace. So beware of people that steal your peace. Maybe you need to change your perspective. And that happened with me the other day in dealing with my mom. And I put a post on Facebook, and I was just so frustrated with these new changes with her, because unfortunately she has declined, right? So I thought to myself, I'm like, God, you got to help me. Like, I want to handle this better. And I said, well, she can't change. She's not going to change because she doesn't have the mindset to, because she's like a baby now. So I said, God, help me to change. You've given me grace. Give me more grace. You've given me strength. I'm asking you for more strength. Give me the strategy on how to handle her. And do you know that he did? Of course he did, because he's God and he loves me, right? So I just asked for it and I received it. So what he did was he changed me. He changed my perspective in a situation so that I can see it differently, so I can stay in purpose, I can keep peace within my own heart, I can keep peace in my home and be able to lovingly care for her. So it was me that had to change, but I raised my hand and I was like, help! And he did. He helped me. So whatever you're going through, whatever it is that's going on in life that's not good, or you don't like it, or you don't have peace, or it's pulling you out of purpose, just lift your hands and surrender and say, God, help me. This is what I need. Trust me, he's listening. And trust me, he will help you. He will give you the tools, tips, strategies, whatever you need, all the resources that you need, because as his children, he never has us ill-equipped. We're always well equipped for whatever it is that he wants us to do. And that's a loving father. It's going to make sure that we're prepared for the journey. So we talked about cleansing of the mind and cleansing of the soul. This is Wellness Wisdom Wednesday. For those of you that are joining us now, we meet here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. and I talk about whatever the Lord gives me regarding holistic health and wellness, because I want you to be well. And I want you to be well naturally with God's medicine. That's what Dawn Horizons is all about. So now let's shift a little bit and let's talk about cleansing of the body. If you have questions, please put that in the comments and I can see your questions here online and I'll be happy to answer them for you. If you have questions or comments or anything that may be of a more personal nature, you can direct or personal message me. You can email me at dawnhorizon@gmail.com, and that's Dawn with an E, Horizon, no S, @gmail.com, and I'll be happy to communicate with you and to help you with whatever it is that you need help with, or if you need prayer. Definitely share the video. So just recapping, we talked about cleansing the mind, we talked about cleansing the soul, and just allowing God to lead and giving everything to him. Prayer, praise, worship, journaling, aromatherapy are some of the ways that we can cleanse our mind and cleanse our soul. Oh, I just thought of this. I do a technique called emotional release, and it helps people to release from whatever it is that they're going through. Some people have failure to thrive. Some people have fear of rejection, fear of failure, all of these different things. Some people have gone through traumas, whether past or present. Some people have PTSD or anxiety or whatever. And so the emotional release technique uses prayer and aromatherapy to help get to the root of those emotions and help you process through them. It is an amazing, amazing service, and I can provide that for you. If that's something you might be interested in, type emotional release in the comments and I'll see that and connect with you, or you can private message me. So right now we're going to jump right into cleansing of the body. So I have highlighted some products. So everybody knows me about essential oils, right? And a lot of people know me for like the peppermint lady. Hey Maritza. So I use peppermint at the gym and just all the time. It's like putting a drop of peppermint in your mouth. Now, my essential oils, Young Living is the only brand that I use and I recommend. I've been using them for like 19 years. They are therapeutic grade. This is our Vitality brand. It is food grade, so it's completely safe to take internally. So this is what I do. I put a drop on my hand and I lick it. Woo! It's stronger than a York peppermint patty. Remember that commercial? So anyway, I love it. I love it. I love it. If you want to be a part of my studio audience, and come here in studio with me and be on my live, and we can do some aromatherapy together on camera and allow people to see the experience, go ahead and put pick me in the comments. Pick me. Put pick me in the comments and I will contact you, and then you can come here. And of course, I'm going to give a free gift or some oils to those that come. So if you're in the area and you want to come, go ahead and do that. I have an awesome headache and migraine treatment. I'm going to throw my friend out there. Her name is Tabitha Collins. She did a post on Facebook about 2 weeks ago. She was having a horrible migraine to the point that she was thinking to go to the hospital, to the ER. She said they give her morphine. I said, what? She said, yes, it's that bad. She's gone to the hospital before for a migraine, and morphine was the only thing that helped her. So this time, and I've been dripping on her, so she's been listening to what I'm saying and it's starting to take effect. And so she said, well, I don't want to do that. And she didn't want that in her body. So she was like, well, let me call Dawn. And I was able to go to her. I had a little extra time in my schedule, so I was able to go to her and I did this headache treatment. I tell you, about 5 minutes later, after me being there and touching her, she felt better. So of course I use my essential oils. And of course I use peppermint because it's a great oil for headaches and just uplifting and cleansing as well. And it's great for digestion. So we're going to talk about that with the cleanse. And so I did this headache treatment for her and she was feeling amazing. I think it took between 20 and 30 minutes total time. And got rid of it. And so she was feeling better. We got to talk about some things that she's going through. We got to pray about some situations. Of course, I speak life over her. And it was just an amazing, amazing session. And she was feeling so good and just so happy. She blasted it on Facebook. So you can look back at previous posts or just look up Tabitha Collins and you'll see it for yourself. I'm sure she wouldn't mind sharing with you that headache treatment. So that's something that I can do too. I'm actually going to add it to my website. My website is being redone, so it's under construction, but I do have, oh, it locked me out. I do have my Young Living website, so that's www.myYL, so myYL.com/Dawn Horizons, myYL.com/Dawn Horizons. You can see all my products. And so how I got on that tangent is I'm not just essential oils, but I have nutritional supplements, all types of body care products, whether you try to lose weight, gain weight, maintain weight, deal with hormonal issues, cleanse your body, use all natural deodorant and all natural toothpaste and all natural soap and body wash, all of those things. I have it all on my website, myYL.com/Dawn Horizons. So take a peek at my product guide. You can join my email list and I can send out information to you. My blogging will be starting next month, and it's another way of you to just learn and stay connected to me and help to achieve wellness in your life. Remember, wellness is mind, body, soul, and spirit, and all of that interconnected, working in a positive fashion. That's true wellness, because when any one of those are out of balance, we're not feeling our best and we're not getting the results that we want in life. So I just thank you so much for joining us. We're not done yet. So we're talking about wellness. We're talking about cleansing the body. Okay. And so I have some great products for you. I'm feeling rejuvenated and great, and my nasal passages are all open from using my peppermint on my tongue. Do not use any essential oil. It does matter what essential oil you use. This is a food grade, organic, therapeutic grade essential oil of peppermint. You cannot get this from Walmart. I had a client the other day, and I'm not into sales. I just want to share. I just want to teach. I just want to love on people. But I said, I'm going to have to be careful, because she went out and bought some other lavender and peppermint oil, and then she was wondering why she didn't have the same effects. So I said lavender and peppermint oil, thinking, she would come to me or ask me. So I didn't do her justice by making that sale or giving her the proper information so she can choose what she wanted, because she bought something that was an inferior product, and so she's not able to take it internally. So anyway, I only recommend Young Living. That's what I've been using for all these years, and it's the only one that I will use. And why? Because the founders love God. Years ago, even in the presence of people from all different cultures and ethnic groups and religion, the founder, which is now has passed away last year, 2018, Gary Young, stood before a room, and he shared his testimony. No one there to help him. Watching, I'm listening, because based on the garb and the way that people were dressed, I was able to see that there are people from different religions. And I said, okay, anybody can pray to God, right? Most people, unless you're atheist or maybe Scientologist, you don't really believe in God. But everybody else pretty much believes in God. But do you believe in Jesus? So being that people were dressed in their different garbs from wherever they come from and whatever religion they ascribe to, he prayed in the name of Jesus. And I said, yes, this is a company that I can align myself with, because their views are my views. We serve the same God. And so this is something I can get behind. So once I noticed that, and they're a company of excellence, which I so love. Their customer service is bar none. And so I've aligned myself with them. And that was back in 2000. Yeah, so it's 19 years. And so I'm proud of that. I'm happy about that, and that I've been able to find a company that aligns with my beliefs and my spirituality, that I can feel comfortable with, and then share that with others, because I'm very careful in who I do business with, and even people that I work with, that it's not going to take me out of purpose, nor is it going to take me out of the will or the plan of God. And so I only align myself with people who believe what I believe. Now, I'm available to speak to, whomever, but who I do business with, who I align myself with, we need to have the same belief, because I truly believe, as the Bible says, how can two walk together if they don't agree? So this is a company that believes what I believe, Young Living, and this is why I use them faithfully, and only them, and I can stand behind their products. I've been to the farm, I've been to the distillery, I've been to the plant, I've been to the warehouse. I've had the pleasure and opportunity to meet Gary Young. I have training from him specifically. I've met Mary Young and their family and all that type of stuff. So fully invested. So I'm only going to bring to you what I know is best and what I use on myself and my children. If I'm not going to use it on my skin or in the air or in my home, I'm not going to bring it to you. So I just want you to know that that's my promise to you. So anyway, let's go on. And we are talking about cleansing the body. So cleansing the body, there's a product, and this is really easy, and I love this, and it is very affordable. It's called Digest and Cleanse. And so Digest and Cleanse soothes gastrointestinal issue. Any type of cleansing that you're going to do, even a cleansing of the mind, it starts in the gut. It starts in the digestive system, in the digestive tract, and you want to cleanse that out so that you can get the junk out, because it really does affect our emotions. And maybe, let me write myself a note and I'll post that to you. the colon, and the emotions. So there's a chart that can show you your digestive tract, your colon, right? And how emotions are attached to that. And even like mother father type, relational things on your gut. So just like reflexology, on your feet, on your hands, in your eyes, iridology, and I do iridology. I don't know if you know that. All of those things. So this is how wonderful God made the body, that there are maps that we can figure out what's really going on with our body. And so the colon does the same thing, just like there's a map of your hand. So in the middle of your hand is your digestive system. Sometimes I do a hand massage. Same thing with a foot massage. In the middle of your foot is the colon digestive area. And just by massaging that, by manipulating that, by using, let's say, peppermint oil on that area, I can promote digestion. I can help you to move your bowels and to cleanse your body by massaging that point. The pinky is for the heart. So you can actually rub your pinky, stimulate that, use essential oils that assist the heart in working or are good for circulation, and rub that pinky finger, okay? And then the thumb represents the head or the brain. And so you can manipulate or stimulate rather your brain and brain activity clarity by stimulating the point on your thumb. Same thing on your big toe. So the thumb, the pinky is the heart, and the middle of your hand or the middle of your foot is your digestive system. These are self-help techniques that you can use to obtain wellness, okay? Really, really easy thing. So whenever I'm working with my client, I try to teach them a few things so that they leave better and more knowledgeable than when they came in. So of course you're going to feel good in my presence, but I want to equip you with tips and strategies so that you can feel good even when you're long gone out of my presence, okay? So that was a little bit of information there. So I want to post the chart of the digestive system and show you how it's connected to the mind, soul type of thing and the emotions. So I digress. The purpose of me saying that was how when your digestive system is backed up, it's going to affect your mind. It can affect your head, like physiologically, like headaches and migraines, but also you don't think as clear. You may be sluggish. You may be easily agitated, irritated, angry, and all those types of things is really amazing. And so knowing how your body works helps you to better care for it, right? And what to use for it. And so that's why you have me. So one of the things that you can use, one of the products that I love that is so super easy is called Digest and Cleanse. You can see it on my website, myYL.com/Dawn Horizons. And it helps with the gastrointestinal upsets. It helps to promote healthy digestion. It stimulates your body's natural digestive and detox functions. It helps to prevent gas. It stimulates stomach secretions. What else can I say? It says clinically proven and time-tested essential oils that work synergistically to help prevent occasional indigestion and abdominal pain. This is a product that I've used. This is a product that is really good, easy, safe for children to use as well. And it's just so easy. So this is the product here. This is what it looks like. The retail cost is $40.13. If you want to buy wholesale, you're going to save $10, so it's $30.50. You can see this on my website. It's Digest and Cleanse. Now this I would recommend more for maintenance. What I would really recommend for cleansing and to like jumpstart you, if that's what you need, or you haven't been cleansing, or you have health goals and weight loss goals, then you really need to do a really good cleansing, like a thorough cleansing. The Digest and Cleanse is great. If you want to start out slow, you can do that, or if you're trying to maintain, then you want to use that, the Digest and Cleanse. I love it because it's easy and it's quick. But what I would really recommend, especially if you have a New Year's resolution or whatever and you want to lose weight, or you've been having digestive troubles and you want to get that under control, then what I would suggest is Cleansing Trio. So it is 3 products. It is ICP, Comfort Tone, and Essential Zyme. Essential Zyme is an enzyme. It has various enzymes in it, and they're put together in one capsule so that you can take it to help with the breakdown of food in your digestive system, So it's going to help you break down what's there, but help prepare your stomach to break down what's to come. So what you're going to, so it's preventative as well as, I guess, reactive, dealing with the issues that you already have going on there. So I love it. It's easy, helps you to digest your food better. Anytime you can just digest your food better, you can eliminate better, you can lose weight or maintain weight. Okay, so that's super important. And then ICP. So ICP has fiber and stuff in it. I hate to say and stuff, but I want to be brief. So ICP has fiber in it. And so ICP is like your, it's like your rake, so to speak. It's going to pull up stuff. It's going to get stuff that may be caked in or lodged in your digestive tract and help loosen up that stuff. And then Comfort Tone. So ICP is a powder. You can mix it in with orange juice or water or whatever, or like rice milk, almond milk, something like that. And then Comfort Tone is in a capsule, and you take that, and that's going to help you move stuff out. Now, it doesn't cause you to have stomach pains or bind you. It doesn't cause you to like flush and all of a sudden, oh no, I got to run to the bathroom. No, it's a smooth move. These products are natural, so it's nothing that's going to force you to go like Senna or Castor Oil or something like that. They're working with your body to help promote your body to do what it was designed to do, which is to digest food and to eliminate, right? So we have a natural detox mechanism in our bodies, but stress, lifestyle, eating wrong foods, all those types of things are going to affect how our body digests food. How we sleep is going to affect how we digest food. Our job, our life, or whatever that's causing stress is going to affect how you digest food, and whether you hold it, you eliminate it, or whatever. And so this is a product that can help you with that. So enzyme is going to help with the enzyme activity and the level of acid in your stomach to digest food, to make that easier for you. And then ICP is going to come in like the extractor and kind of loosen things up like in the colon, and then Comfort Tone comes along as like the sweeper. So now that those things are loose, it can now brush those things out and help to cleanse your digestive tract. So these three products in this trio work well synergistically together to help promote a digestive cleanse, a body cleanse. Okay, so it's gonna help cleanse from the liver and the colon and everything, and help you to eliminate. Again, it's not gonna flush you, but it's gonna be like a nice smooth move. Okay, and that's important. So this product is $118.75, or if you purchase it wholesale, is $90.25. This too is on my website, and it's called Cleansing Trio. Okay, the website again is myYL.com/Dawn Horizons, Cleansing Trio. So if you're just getting started, or you say, I really want to lose weight, or like this is my year and I want to be healthy and fit and I need something that's going to help me, then Cleansing Trio is where you want to start. Now, if you have some sort of health and wellness or fitness, and you're like, okay, I just want to do a quick cleanse, then I have the product for you. And that's called a 5-day nutritive cleanse. This is phenomenal because it really does work. If you wanted to do like a fasting cleanse, this is the right kit for you. It's going to give you natural sustained energy. It's going to help you to cleanse from your kidney, your liver, your colon, and just clean the junk out. Again, not causing you to flush, but giving you a smooth move because it's working with your body to do what it was already created to do, but making it easier, because sometimes we get stopped up, sometimes we get stuck, and we need a little help, right? So the 5-day nutritive cleanse, it has 2 bottles of Ningxia Red. It has Balance Complete, which is it has protein in it. It's not a high protein drink, but it has fiber and nutrients in it that's going to give your body what it needs to obtain health, to be able to eliminate, and to help the body to detox. So again, this product is called 5-day nutritive cleanse. It's 3 different components. So it's 2 bottles of Ningxia Red. This is your super antioxidant juice in the bottle. It tastes delicious, so berries and things like that. So it's not hard to drink or to tolerate. You're gonna love it, and it's gonna help you, give you amino acids, essential fatty acids, all the antioxidants and nutrients you need. And one of the reasons is because it's gonna help fight super radicals. It's going to help get the radicals out of your body, out of your blood, and cleanse. Okay, it also gives you that natural energy. So if you find that around 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock or whatever, you're getting a little sluggish and sleepy, you won't really find that when you're on Ningxia Red. So I highly recommend that. That also is very good for children, teens, or whatever, as well as adults. That's something that we really need to take all the time, because we're not getting the nutrients that we need from our food, unfortunately. And at this point, we don't really know what's real food and what's not. So Ningxia Red is something that can help. It even helps to promote eye health. It's good to help protect the eyes from cataracts, or if there are cataracts, then it can help you get rid of that. Okay, there's lots of testimonies on these things. Hey, if you want to know some testimonies and you want to just double check the products that I'm telling you about, go to oil-testimonials.com. Somebody write that in the comments for me. www.oils-testimonials.com. oiltestimonials.com. You can go on that site. It's free, and you can put anything in the search bar. You want to put, hey Carl, how are you? Hey Anthony. You can put cleansing in there. You can put arthritis, cancer, migraines, things for pets. These essential oils and these cleansing products are good for pets too. So it's good for everybody, right? And our animals as well. You can put in Ningxia Red. You can put in antioxidant drink. You can put in natural energy. Put in whatever you like, kind of like a Google search, but for essential oils and nutritional supplements from Young Living. That's the company that I am with, that provides the products that I use in my business. I stand behind them. These are products I use myself. So I'm not telling you something in theory or just from a book. There's nothing here that I've talked to you about that I have not already used myself or am currently using. Thank you, Janetta, for putting that in. oiltestimonials.com. You will get stuck on that site because it's so many things, and you meet real live people from around the world that have used these products and have obtained wellness or fitness. And it's just really amazing. So please go to that site. You will be so happy. Any questions that you have, or you're not sure what may be best for you for the goals that you want to achieve, text me if you have my number, or message me or email me, dawnhorizon@gmail.com. Okay, so the 5-day nutritive cleanse is a 5-day cleanse. So you're going to go through these products in 5 days. It comes with a nice booklet, so it gives you direction. But if you forget or you need help, of course, I'm there for you. I'm a coach. This is what I do. I'm going to coach you to health and wellness. It would be my joy to do that. So this product is $164.14. That's the retail cost. If you want to purchase it wholesale, we can talk, and you're going to save a good amount of money there, about $22. The wholesale cost is $124.75. So 2 bottles of Ningxia Red, the Digest and Cleanse, and where is it? Balance Complete. So these are the 3 products. Again, it's called the 5-day nutritive cleanse. You can see that on my website. Somebody do me a favor and type myYL.com/Dawn Horizons. myYL.com/Dawn Horizons. Go ahead to the site. And you can put in some information. There's also information on there about our seed to sale process, so that you know if we're picking peppermint from the farm, from the field, it's being distilled, it's being separated, the oil from the water, it goes into a bottle, they put a label on it, they put a cap on it, and then they ship it to your house. Okay, nothing is added to it, nothing to stretch it, nothing to take away. We're not putting 5%, 2%, 3% of peppermint smell so that it smells like peppermint, and then putting some clear, odorless chemical in it. And you're like, oh yeah, this smells like peppermint. Trust and believe. And those of you that are going to come in studio in February, I will give you some oils, some fake oils, and give you the real oils and let you see and smell for yourself. I promise you, you will smell a difference. You've never smelled lavender before the way you smell it from my bottle, or peppermint the way that you smell it from my bottle. There is a difference. And once you see the difference, so let's say what I usually do with my clients is I'll let them smell the fake oil, and then I let them smell the real oil, and then I let them smell the fake oil again. When they smell the fake oil for the second time, they're able to pick up something behind the smell. The essential oils are pure. So on the website, myYL.com, it talks about the seed to sale process, which is just like I explained it to you, from the ground to the distillery, separate the oil from the water, take the oil out. It goes through a GCM, which gas chromatography machine, that checks the numbers, that checks the purity of it to make sure that it is top notch. And let me tell you something, this company stands behind what it says, what it believes. This company is a company, Young Living is a company of excellence. If there is a batch that doesn't meet the standards and the requirements, they scrap it. Who does that? Young Living does that. So if it doesn't meet the requirements, they scrap it, because they don't want Grandiva to get some peppermint oil and then Dr. Tamara gets peppermint oil and they have a different effect. So they're going to make sure that every batch meets the quality standard that we have. And by the way, we don't go by the U.S. standard of quality. We go by the French standard of quality, because our oils are therapeutic grade. They can be used as perfume, but they're not perfume oils, because many of those are adulterated. The purpose of our oils is to bring forth health and wellness, is to assist your body in doing what it was created to do. Okay? So, having trouble there on Instagram, sorry about that. You can go to Facebook page and catch the rest of the video. I lost my connection over there. And so peppermint oil, so seed to seal, you'll see that on the website. So 5-day nutritive cleanse, I highly recommend it. If you want to jump start to your health, you really want to make a difference, you can try this one, and we can talk about wholesale pricing for you. So just a quick recap, cleansing trio, 5-day nutritive cleanse, and the digesting cleanse. Digesting cleanse, I recommend if you want to have a slow start, or you're working with a small budget, or you've already achieved some of your goals and you just want to maintain them. If you've been having stomach issues and you need something extra for that, digesting cleanse is for you. So that's 3 products that I mentioned. I'll put some comments, I'll put it in the comments after the video is over. Are there any questions? Any questions for me? Definitely share the video. The person that has shared the video the most gets my free gift. I'm not telling you what it is, but I am telling you that it is for cleansing, and you're going to be so happy and excited. I would ask that you would join me next Wednesday. I don't know what I'm talking about yet, because the Lord hasn't told me. Or if you have a special request, you can put that in the comments, and I'll consider that to talk about. I'll also be posting the date that I'll do the live in studio audience. I'm really excited about that. We are going to have a good time with that. So, there's one more. Lemongrass, my favorite productivity oil, right? My favorite scent in the bottle, is also very good for digestion. And it's safe that you can put a drop in your water. You can make lemongrass chicken so you can cook with it, you can season it, it can clean your countertops and your sinks and all kinds of good stuff. And then this one is called Digest. So it helps to stimulate your digestive system. So this is an oil too that you can take internally. Smells really good. It's like tarragon, fennel, a bunch of different oils from the plant source that are good to aid in your digestive system. Let's say I go to a restaurant and I eat something greasy or something I'm not supposed to eat, and I'm having like indigestion or upset stomach, or my stomach is hurting. I put Digest. Look. Yes, I got a drop. So I can put this directly on my tongue, or I can do this hand method and lick it. And when I tell you instantaneous, like I'm not joking, instantaneous stomach stop. I'm gonna call it stomach stop. It gets your stomach right together right quick. So Digest, you'll see this on my website. Now this essential oil you can use at any time. You don't have to have it with a kid or anything like that, or it can work really good in conjunction with any of the kits that I mentioned. But Digest, peppermint also, you can use by mouth, you can rub on your tummy. This got me through pregnancy and nausea. tremendously. This was like a godsend. And my baby is 13, so you know how long I've been using it. Let me see. Ashley and Mariah are oil babies. And then Mariah, Andre, and Isaiah, they were using oils too, but not as young, like so serious. Ashley and Hallie were like born into the oils. My mom came to the hospital when I had Hallie. Hallie was 2 hours old and she had her first oils. And then we have these little sippy packs of the Ningxia Red, and my mom had her sipping it, and she loved it. She was such a Ningxia Red baby. We did a commercial and everything. It was so cool. So yes, the oils are safe for children. If they're being used on a baby, I would say use a carrier oil. I don't have one here, but I have put some in one of these bottles. And so let's say you put a drop of peppermint in your hand, you put a couple of drops of this, rub it together, then you can rub it on the feet of the baby. Whenever you rub the oils on your feet, they have an immediate uptake within 20 minutes or less of being absorbed into the body and into the bloodstream. So I've had people say, and clients that say, when I put it on their feet, they're like, hey, I taste that. Is that peppermint? I put peppermint on their feet, and no joke, within a few minutes, they can taste it on their tongue. I think that is super cool. So just play with them, experiment, ask questions, but do me a favor. Just like it matters what church you go to, what you're receiving, it matters what oils you're using. So please, 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 don't take what I'm saying and go out to the store and buy peppermint lemongrass oils from some other company. And let me tell you, this is not a shameless plug like Scout's Honor. I promise you. It's because I want you to have therapeutic value. I don't want you to get sick. I don't want you to burn yourself. Things like that have happened because people are like, oh, lavender is good for burns and helps with scars, and they go out and buy the store lavender and put it on, and their burn gets worse. And people have tried to sue Young Living years ago because the burn got worse. And it's like, no, you didn't use our lavender. You used somebody else's lavender. And so I don't want that to happen to you. So if you're going to use the oils, make sure you are using the Young Living product. I stand behind it 1,000%. Someone says diabetic neuropathy. Yes, I got you. I can help guide you on some of the oils that may be beneficial in that. Cleansing is also good. Cleansing is at the root of whatever health issues or diagnosis that they have given us. Cleansing is at the root of that. So it's a great place to start if you're trying to obtain health and wellness. Any other questions? Any other issues before I close? And you can always put it in the comments. I always go through all of the comments after the live is over. I just want to make sure that I'm being of service to you. So you can email me at dawnhorizon@gmail.com. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You always stay abreast of what's going on in my life and with my clients, but healthy information that's going to help you to reach your health goals. Share the video, please. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm posting more and more stuff on it. Just a couple of things on it right now. Working out some type of technical difficulty why the videos are not uploading to YouTube, so I'm working that out, but there's a few videos on there now that'll give you some information. If you're going to use the oils, use the Young Living oils. The testimonial website was put in the comments. Go ahead and take a look, and I'm really curious to see what questions you have. You find something there that helps you. If your dog is sick or your cat, you'll find testimonies on there. If you want to cleanse or you're having trouble sleeping, there's testimonies on there. And basically whatever issue that you have, there's a God-given remedy for that issue, and so I can help you with that. Let's see. Okay, Charlotte, I will message you after the video is over and share with you some information. Remember that I am a certified holistic health coach. This is what I do naturally. This is the line of work that God has called me to, or the ministry that God has called me to, is teaching people how to be healthy naturally with God's medicine by using things that come from the earth, because that's what the Bible says. Ezekiel 47:12, that the healing of the nation is in the trees. And I think I said that wrong, but you get the gist of it. That whatever it is that we need for life and health and wellness, it's in the Word. And it's in the earth. It's already in the earth. And if it wasn't, that would mean that God has held back on us. And God is never going to withhold from us. He wants us to be healthy. He wants us to be well. He wants us to enjoy life. So again, if you're not enjoying life, make some changes. If you need help and you need coaching, you have a goal and you want help to reach that goal and the right products to really get you there, then let's talk about it. Okay? So I look forward to seeing you next week on Wellness Wisdom Wednesday. Follow me on all social media, and please, 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 please share the video so that other people can learn what I've taught you. Don't keep me the world's best secret, okay? Share me. There's enough for me to go around. I promise. So have a wonderful evening. God bless you. Bye for now.